Welcome back. Like I said at the end of the last video, I've been getting a bit carried away. I took a few more things off the car. I've got a bench full of bits and pieces, and yeah, I'll show you what I've took off. I guess you can tell, I've taken the engine out and the subframe off. The engine's down there on the floor. I've been giving some bits and pieces a bit of a clean up, so that's looking quite good at the moment. But yeah, it's all coming to pieces. So the plan for today is to start taking all of the stuff off on the bulkhead. I want to clean all the bulkhead up, get rid of this. This was kind of a temporary measure, just a piece of silent coat behind the speedo to try and stop a bit of exhaust gas and whatnot, noise coming through. So I'm going to strip all the bulkhead, and then I'm going to take some bits off the inside so I can get this off. And then I'm going to have a little think about tidying up some of the wiring and some of the filling in some of the holes. Now, because this is a relatively early car, 77, one of the coolant pipes comes through there. I don't have the original heater in, so that then goes right the way across and into the heater matrix this side. So I want to match it up with this one, put a hole in there, so I can then run that pipe can run down there. And then I want to do something with where this goes onto the head. I want to get one of those angled pieces or an actual heater valve, run it to the manifold, from the manifold down to there, just to tidy it up a bit, make it look a bit nicer. So that's the plan. I'm going to get stuck in now, I think. Oh, one other thing, I've got a new toy for Christmas, so I've been using this quite a lot for undoing stuff, and I've not snapped anything or anything yet, so it's going well. So that's a load of the interior bits stripped out. I've took that silent coat piece off from there, pulled the wiring back through into the car. What I want to do is try and put the wiring on the inside, put the fuse box on the inside, and the flasher relays on the inside. Then I can just run, which I might need to modify and extend, the engine harness possibly out through that hole and down to the engine. I may even look at putting a bulkhead fitting in, so I can just plug it in and disconnect the engine harness in one central point. We'll see. I've not decided on that yet. But I've got the interior stripped out. I want to fit a proper blanking plate over the centre there, get some better soundproofing across the bulkhead, clean it all up a bit. Then I want to build a dashboard, and although it's a centre speedo car, I fancy putting the speedo right here in front of the steering wheel. I really like the look of that, and then I can put some sort of radio in the centre of the car there, because I haven't got a radio in here at the moment, and sometimes on a longer journey it's quite nice to have a radio. I'm going to consider getting an upper dash pad to fit there, so a dash will fit a bit nicer. It's taking away a bit from what the car's meant to be, but it's just some changes I want to make. When I mentioned earlier about the heater hoses, I was wrong. It's the hose from that far side loops all the way across and into this side of the heater matrix. The original heater for the car had a hose on each side, so one would have come through there and one through there. So I'm going to have a look what I can do to redo that. Maybe I can take the matrix out, flip it around, put both hose connections that side. It's going to neaten up the hoses coming in that side a bit and make this area a bit clearer. So a bit more work to do. I'm going to crack on with some stuff off camera now, and I'll come back to you when I've done. Time for an unboxing. I think a couple of videos ago I mentioned placed an order for mini spares, and it turned up. That was actually the day before Christmas Eve. I placed the order around lunchtime, and I chose the next day courier. I thought early in the day, place the order, I might get it for Christmas Eve, but unfortunately not. It's now the Tuesday the 29th and it's only just shown up, so wasted money paying the extra for the courier. So we'll see what we've got in this box, if I can open it. Of air. We've got a new clutch arm and pin and a clavis pin, clutch oil seal, although Paul Jeffries has advised me of a different type that I'm going to have, and a new gasket for the timing cover. So there's something I can get put together on the engine, at least. And that's it. Nice big box, lots of packaging. Might use that box for putting some of the bits in that I've took off. But I'm going to put that back in it for now, keep it nice. That's it. Very quick unboxing. All I've got time for this one. Bulkhead's all stripped down. I'm going to try and do a little bit more over the next couple of days, getting all this cleaned up. There's a fair bit I want to do. I've got a plate to fit in here. I'm considering welding up and re-drilling holes like this one that are a bit out of shape, and I just want to clean it all up and maybe repaint this lot, because it's looking a bit scruffy. So I'm gonna, before I do any of that, I've got to think of some ideas of what I'm going to do on the inside. I want to make the inside a nicer place to be, so it's going to be a little while for the next video coming out while I think about what to do, get some materials and order some parts. So I do have a lot of bits that I want to clean up and get painted, like the wiper motor, starter motor, and bits and pieces like that, a few brackets and bits just to tidy everything up a bit. So I'll no doubt make some videos doing those bits and pieces, but for now that's it. Thanks again for watching, and thanks to all the new subscribers I've had in the last few days since I've started putting a few videos out. It's much appreciated. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.